Okay, so we have Shaquill Griffin going in to meet with the Seattle Seahawks, a possible reunion. Is it a good idea? I say possibly. Let's get into the stats. I have to look over this for a second. So, of course, Shaquill Griffin was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks. This was back in the 2017 draft. Says over the 4 seasons he spent in Seattle, he recorded 249 tackles, 248 pass deflections, and 6 interceptions with Pro Bowl honors in 2019. He definitely had a solid stint from 2017 to 2020. Solid. Okay, he went to Jacksonville from 2021, 2022, 3-year, $44.5 million with Jacksonville, played 14 games the first season and had good numbers there also. And then he had a back injury in 2022 that limited him only to 5 games. So that led to his release in Jacksonville. He left Jacksonville, and I know last season he was on the Minnesota Vikings. The reason why I'm going through these stats, because I definitely feel like the stats matter in this conversation. Last year he played in all 17 games, having 41 total tackles, 33 being solo, 6 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions. Definitely a great year with the Vikings. I don't know how much money. I don't really even want to discuss like the business side of it. My main thing with the reunion of players, so to say, players going back to teams that they started with. For example, we saw Zeke going back to Dallas. That was a disaster for Dallas. It's like, yeah, he may know the system, he may know the locker room somewhat. He's familiar on those terms, but Zeke was not the same Zeke. And that's what I was afraid of here. But after looking at the numbers, he's coming off a solid 2024 season. And I feel like him now being a veteran in the league, he does have he's familiar with Seattle, and I believe he could bring leadership to that locker room, and especially to those DBs. It's some young talented guys on Seattle already. He doesn't have to be the number 1 corner, but adding him, if the price is right, I know that's what it's going to come down to for Seattle. The office making this decision is if that price is right, man. But since he's came back from that back injury, he has been balling out. I think he could put up numbers again in Seattle, even if he's not that number 1 corner. Like I said, bring him in, his leadership, his experience in the league. I think it could be great. That might be the piece right there that the defense needs to exceed on a whole different level. Yes, I feel like Seattle also needs pass rush, linebackers, maybe even. We'll see. I'm waiting to see how exactly this draft is going to go. Are they going to grab some offensive linemen for Sam Darnold? I really hope they do. That would be a major, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, man. Seattle definitely needs an offensive line. Have a great running back in Kenneth Walker. Some solid receivers. Jackson, Cooper. They signed someone else. Like 2 weeks ago. They signed like a 3rd receiver. So the receivers are crazy. Tyler Lockett is still out there. Could we see a reunion there also? Maybe for a lower price if they're able to work that out. I mean, he's still sitting there. No team has, made that move just yet. So maybe he's overpriced himself. His agent will make that call, reach back out to Seattle. We could see maybe Lockett come back. I think that would be crazy. But also Devontae Adams. There's some other receivers out there. Keenan Allen is still lurking. I wouldn't put Keenan Allen and Cooper Kupp together though, just with their age and the possibility of injuries. I don't think that's necessarily the best idea. But as far as Shaquill Griffin coming back to Seattle, I'm all for it now. At first, I was a little hesitant because, like I said, you look around the league, you see what happened to Dallas with bringing Zeke back. You don't want it to be a case. And I think the Seahawks, they brought Marshawn Lynch back for 1 year previously also. So it's like, you don't want to do it just because of the name of the player. Like, okay, Sherman, he can still play. He can bring, that experience to the locker room. You can bring that same type of argument, but Sherman is not going to be the number 1. And it's just like, why put Richard Sherman out there to be cornerback 5, cornerback 4? Like, you're not going to do that. You're not going to disrespect a legend, a Super Bowl winning player like that. But as far as this case with Shaquill Griffin, I think it makes sense. Like I said, it's going to come down to, does it really make sense, though, for the front office? It's a business at the end of the day. The NFL is a business. Seattle, I'm not sure exactly where they're at with the cap. I don't follow sports to that degree, whether it's my baseball, following the teams that I love, baseball, Mariners, Yankees, whoever I'm following, even with football, I don't follow the budgets. Okay, how much cap does this team have left? I don't do that. I kind of just sit back and let the plays come together, and then I see, okay, I feel like this could, fit here. As far as the budget, I'm not running franchise mode. That's not my expertise. I just sit back, watch it. Like I said, watch the news come in. I feel like Shaq could be that addition for Seattle. You all let me know what you think, though. He had a great season 2024. Of course, his time during Seattle, it's all good memories. I don't have any bad memories growing up watching him play for the Seattle Seahawks. He was that guy, especially as Sherman, prepared for his exit out of Seattle. Man, that was surprising for me too, when Sherman departed the team. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy this video. Just a quick video breaking down this news that I received earlier. This video may be dropping the following day on the channel, but yeah, we have a lot of content dropping on the channel. Hope you all did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm out, family. Peace.